Snowflakes swirled gently against a backdrop of towering glaciers and frozen peaks. The ethereal glow of the northern lights dances across the sky, casting a mystical hue over the icy landscape. Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into one of the most chilling confrontations in Azeroth's history. Imagine an epic showdown between the legendary frost mage, Jaina Proudmoore, and the infamous lich, Kel'Thuzad. Grab your warmest blanket and a cup of something hot, because things are about to get ice cold. So have you ever wondered what happens when two of the most powerful frost wielders go head to head? It's the ultimate clash of ice and magic, and today we're breaking it all down. Jaina versus Kel'Thuzad. Let's get into it. First up, let's talk about the amazing Jaina Proudmoore. If you don't know her, she's basically the Beyoncé of mages. Starting off as the daughter of Admiral Proudmoore, she showed a knack for magic early on. Trained in Dalaran, she quickly rose through the ranks because, well, she's just that good. Jaina's specialty? Frost magic. She can control ice and snow like it's nobody's business. But her journey hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. She's faced betrayal, lost her homeland of Proudmoore, and had to make some tough calls that would leave anyone questioning themselves. Despite it all, she remains a key leader in the Alliance and continues to fight for peace, even when it seems out of reach. On the flip side, we've got Kel'Thuzad. Now this guy's story is a wild ride. Once a respected mage of the Kirin Tor, his obsession with the darker aspects of magic led him down a shadowy path. He got kicked out for dabbling in necromancy, big no-no, and eventually became one of the Lich King's closest allies. Transforming into a lich, Kel'Thuzad embraced undeath and commanded the scourge with an iron fist. Or should I say, icy skeletal hand? His powers are a terrifying mix of frost and necromancy, making him a truly formidable foe. Remember Naxxramas? Yep, that floating house of horrors was his crib. Now let's set the stage for this epic face-off. Picture an ancient battleground frozen in time. Think jagged ice formations, snow-covered ruins, and a sky that's a perpetual twilight. Maybe we're at the base of Icecrown Citadel, or perhaps an undiscovered frozen wasteland in Northrend. Either way, it's the perfect spot for our frosty duel. The air is crisp, every breath visible as a puff of mist. The only sounds are the whispering winds and the crunch of snow underfoot. The atmosphere is so thick with anticipation, you could cut it with a knife or, a shard of ice. So how did we end up here? Well, tensions have been simmering for a while. Jaina has been tracking Kel'Thuzad's movements, determined to stop his latest scheme to unleash a plague of undeath across Azeroth. She's fueled by a desire to protect her people and prevent any more tragedies. Kel'Thuzad, on the other hand, is plotting his next big move to please his Dark Master. He's gathering power, and Jaina is the last obstacle in his way. Both know that this encounter was inevitable. They've prepared, summoned their strengths, and now it's go time. The two finally come face to face on the icy plains. There's no need for words. The animosity between them says it all. Kel'Thuzad makes the first move, hurling a spear of ice that streaks toward Jaina. She reacts in a flash, casting a barrier that shatters the projectile into glittering shards. Their spells illuminate the frozen battlefield, casting eerie shadows. Jaina fires back with a flurry of ice lances, each one aimed with precision. Kel'Thuzad summons a wall of undead minions to intercept, and they explode into frost upon impact. The intensity is off the charts. As the battle escalates, both combatants pull out all the stops. Jaina conjures a massive blizzard, the winds whipping into a frenzy as snow and ice batter Kel'Thuzad. Not to be outdone, he raises the temperature, or rather drops it even further, with a devastating frost blast that sends shockwaves through the ground. Jaina narrowly dodges, using Blink to teleport out of danger just in time. She then summons water elementals to aid her, their fluid forms contrasting against the rigid ice. Kel'Thuzad replies by tearing open a rift to the Shadow Realm, letting haunting wraiths spill forth. The environment can't handle all this magical mayhem. Glaciers crack, the ground trembles, and even the sky seems to darken. It's like Mother Nature is saying, "Whoa, chill out, guys." Pun totally intended. But this battle isn't just about who can throw the biggest frost spell. It's also a mental game. Kel'Thuzad tries to get under Jaina's skin. "Your efforts are futile," he hisses. "All will serve the Lich King in the end." Jaina isn't having any of it. "I've heard that before," she retorts. "And yet, here I stand." Kel'Thuzad attempts to distract her with illusions, making her see visions of loved ones lost. For a moment she falters, but then she closes her eyes, centers herself, and dispels the mirage. Nice try, she smirks. She counters by manipulating the battlefield, creating mirrors of ice that reflect not only Kel'Thuzad's image, but his own spells back at him. He didn't see that coming. It's a brilliant move that shifts the dynamics of the fight. Just when it feels like the battle could go either way, a turning point arrives. Jaina spots a hidden ley line beneath the ice, a stream of raw magical energy. If she can tap into it, she could gain the upper hand. But reaching it means exposing herself to Kel'Thuzad's attacks. Taking a deep breath, she makes a dash for it. Kel'Thuzad realizes what she's up to and unleashes a hailstorm of icicles. Some graze her, but she pushes forward, fueled by determination and maybe a bit of stubbornness. With a triumphant cry, she connects with the ley line. Power surges through her, and her eyes glow with an intense blue light. Kel'Thuzad snarls, "You meddle with forces beyond your comprehension." But let's be real. Jaina knows exactly what she's doing. Now we're at the edge of our seats. Jaina, supercharged with arcane energy, begins to cast a spell of unparalleled magnitude. Kel'Thuzad gathers his own dark energies, preparing for a final attack. The very air seems to hold its breath. Jaina unleashes a colossal wave of frost, swirling with arcane streaks. Kel'Thuzad counters with a shadowy beam infused with icy shards. The two forces collide in the middle, creating an explosion that's both blinding and deafening. Time seems to slow as the shockwave ripples outward. For a moment, everything is engulfed in a white light. When it fades, we see the aftermath. The battlefield is transformed, a testament to the sheer power unleashed. As the snow settles, it's clear who stands victorious. Jaina, though exhausted and a bit roughed up, remains standing. Kel'Thuzad's form starts to fracture, pieces of his lich body breaking away like shards of ice melting under the sun. He glares at her one last time. "This isn't over," he whispers before disintegrating into nothingness. Jaina watches silently, a mix of relief and sorrow washing over her. The undead forces collapse, and an eerie silence fills the air. She knows this victory is significant, but also that the fight against darkness is far from over. Still, for now, there's a glimmer of hope. Wow, what a ride! Jaina versus Kel'Thuzad was nothing short of legendary. This battle showcased not just their incredible powers, but also their willpower and wits. It's a stark reminder of the ongoing struggle between the forces of good and evil in Azeroth. Thanks so much for joining me on this frosty journey. If you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more epic lore and battles. Let me know in the comments who you'd love to see face off next. Maybe Thrall versus Arthas? Or Sylvanas versus Illidan? The possibilities are endless. Until next time, stay awesome, and as always, keep exploring the world of Warcraft. Peace out.